Welcome to Rovi TV. I'm Trey, and we're going to get this started. So I do always like to start off with Rovi Reddit, so if you haven't checked it out, go there. This game is distributed, there's a ton to it, so check out all the links on the right. It's a great place. So Rovi.Ai is a BattleBot game that's played in Decentraland right now. Eventually it will be made and played across other metaverses, but starting with Decentraland. And you have two tokens in the game. You have a lube token, because BattleBots, lube, makes sense, and then a gears token. They're robots. What robots don't have gears? So those are both the icons for those. You earn the lube, but you spin the gears. So the lube is converted every day. 90% of it's tossed, 10% of it is converted into gears, and that gears, that's actually the currency that fuels the game, and it can be interacted with your Ethereum wallet through your MetaZone account, so really sweet that way. Now Rovi is easy to play. Like I said before, you earn these in-game tokens by doing things as simple as going in with your avatar into Decentraland. Either you're an owner or somebody gave you a Rovi as a delegator, and you play for 10 minutes and you get lube. So if you play for 10 minutes, you'll get lube for free. All you have to do is know somebody that has one of these master assets, one of these Rovi NFT, and you're good to go. The game has been distributed in Decentraland for you already. Now the gears are rewarded every day, like I told you. So UTC, midnight, you get your gears, and you spin those gears, not the lube. You spin the gears to upgrade or get wearables to boost your stats. Really cool stuff. Now the game has even enabled you to trade those gears, so you earn them, and just recently, like a month ago, we were given the ability to trade them. So now I can send gears from one ETH wallet to another. Dope. All this without purchasing a Rovi. No purchase necessary. Now you get more if you own a Rovi, because there's a bunch of stakeholders in this, right? There's people that have a little skin in the game. Either they own an asset in the game, or they have spent a ton of time, like 40 hours a week, sitting here grinding, right? Maybe not that much, but some people have invested time. So who are these people? You have a parcel owner. Now what's a parcel? That's the landowner. So Decentraland, they call them parcels. Somebody owns that and they install one of these pieces, they get 10%. Now if they own the piece, they get even more, but we'll just assume that this person doesn't own what they put on their land, 10%. The owner gets 40%. They might get 30 if they use the asset manager, but they should get 40 if they do all the work themselves. What's the work? Well, you know, a manager helps deal with the people, right? You can get money, or not money, you can get in-game tokens from Rovi just from being a manager or a people person, just knowing people that have the time to play Rovi. What? Match made in heaven. Now a delegate is a person that has the time or the skill to play Rovi, right? So they get 10 or 60% of that split. So every time somebody goes in, we'll say there's 10 lube distributed, parcel owner will get 1, asset owner will get 30, or 3 we'll say, the manager gets 1, and the delegate gets 6. So it just splits it every time there's a transaction, and this is done with a smart contract. That's the most complicated part. Maybe I'll zoom it so you can hear it super fast. Now, the landowners in Decentraland are super helpful. They don't necessarily own Rovi. Rovi came out way after Decentraland. It's not even done building yet, right? Games take like 3 years to build. It's really just had its first year anniversary. But if you know a landowner and you own a piece, this is great. for both of you to earn some lube. If you know a landowner but you don't own asset, one of these Rovi assets, you can be a manager and just get it to owners, but you don't own one. You just know people that own the asset, and you know people that own land. You're a manager. Love this, gosh. And now landowners, if you're in Decentraland, you're sitting on some empty land, this will bring people to your parcel. We have to go around, try and touch as many locations, and we get rewarded for being at many locations, so it's really cool. So Rovi.Ai needs all of you landowners. Again, no purchase necessary. It's so wild. Now the owners got to pay. Sorry, I should have just crossed that one out with a nice line. But owners get to earn that lube. They get 100% of it, right? So if you own every part, the Rovi, the land, and you go grind for yourself, you got 100% of all this. But that's just not really possible in the metaverse. These assets are really expensive. The land, just to give an example, might be 4,000 on the cheap, 10,000, just for one parcel, one little square, 1x1 square, 3,500 on the cheap, and who knows with things going up what it's going to be. So that's one parcel. Who's got that? Now the Rovies right now are about $100, $150, depending on what kind of deal you can swing. That's expensive. So these are expensive pieces, but the key is, if you have time, it's free to use. So delegates earn for the owner. So delegates earn on the owner's behalf. Now, Rovi managers. These are the people. I love it. You're a people person. You just know how to, everybody in Decentraland, or you're there all the time, but you just don't have the funds, or the bear market is taking all your gains. Be a manager. You get the smallest split, it's the truth, but you do the least amount of work. You don't have to grind, you don't have to own, you just have to know. What you do is you act on behalf of an asset owner. So things that the asset owner do, you could do. So you can assign new delegates, so you get to move around their pieces, or metas, those are other pieces. It's really cool. That is no purchase necessary. Should have added that, huh? Now the Rovi delegates, they have it the best. They really just play for free. I think everybody wants to be a delegate, right? You just get in there, earn your lube, have fun playing the game. Don't have to worry about any of the overhead, and just sell your earnings to other people. So that's how you play for free. You have the time, or you have the skill, or you just have the sheer ambition, the will to get it done. But you do need a MetaZone profile. All right, well, that's all for the slides. I just wanted to let you know. Hopefully you see all the little me buzzing around and showing you these things visually, because there's got to be more than just slides. It wouldn't be TV. This is all we did.